Boom.
Hello, American people, or people all over the world, actually. This is The Token and the Truth. I am Lady Drea Renee, along with my amazing co-host, Freddie
The
BETV.
main man, Freddie B. What's up, y'all?
Main man, Freddie B. Oh my God, what a day. Freddie, I've had a day. It's been an emotional
Happy.
day. Yeah, it's been an
Emotional. You wanna fill the people in
fill the
really quick
blank.
on.
No, we're gonna keep it cute, keep it live, get the job done with the podcast. But yeah, it's been quite the day. But we're excited to be here with you guys, bring you guys all of our opinions and lovely thoughts on love and relationships. Right, Freddie?
Exactly. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share the video. If you could, guys, please. It means a lot.
Yes.
Helps us out. You don't have to, we're not asking you to spend any money. We're not asking
No.
for any money. Just ask you to like, comment, and share. If you guys could. We would appreciate it, guys.
We would. The token and the truth.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on it. We got the YouTube up, the Token and the Truth, and IG Token and the Truth. So make sure y'all connect with those.
Yes.
About to get it popping. So let's hop into today's shenanigans, shall we?
Yes, we got some shenanigans today. You guys, I always find these very interesting memes to send to Freddie. Now, Freddie, I can't find the one that I sent you with the bride. I think they took it down. I think it's been taken down.
Did they?
But I think they took it down. Yes. But I find these lovely memes and I love to send them to Freddie, and they're amazing. And and just kind of get his thoughts. And there was one that was really interesting on just the modern day woman's perspective on marriage. We have a guy who is upset with his girlfriend for taking a job where her ex-boyfriend will be her boss and she's getting a pay increase. So we're going to discuss whether she should or she shouldn't take the boss. And then lastly, the juiciest topic of the day, we're going to talk about how important is sex in your relationship, and most importantly, for purposes of our show, your marriage, which I'm very excited to talk about all these things. So let's jump into our first topic of the day. So yeah, I saw this Instagram meme, and it was a woman who had just got married, and she throws the bouquet. It was like supposed to be like a funny TikTok. So she throws the bouquet, and it just lands to her friend. Her friends don't even try to catch it. They're all just black. They're like smoking a cigarette. They're looking around. I'll still try to find it. But it just was very clear how people are viewing marriage today. And I was a little baffled. These are women, probably late 20s, maybe early 30s. But it was just a testament to where everybody's mind is with regards to marriage. And before I jump into my thoughts, Freddie, I want to know what you thought right when you saw it.
Okay, so I saw this video you sent me. The girl threw the bouquet over her head, and it just landed in front of the women. It looked just like for years when dudes threw the garter, and guys would be like, "Oh, I don't really want to catch it," all like that. And it's like, oh, women want to be men. So it just further perpetuated the way we're going. Women want to be men, and men want to be women.
What? You think that means women want to be men? And you don't think that means that women are like, oh, I'm going to take a little time, do my own thing, figure out myself, and then get married? You don't think that that's what that means?
I think the undercurrent is that the overcurrent is what you said.
But the undercurrent is that we want to be masculine men.
Yeah, that's because like now it's like, women taking things by the horn and take control of your life. F these men and, do your own thing. You're a woman, hear you roar and go out into the wild and kill the bear, cook it and eat it. And you can do it, girl, because you're a woman.
No.
Yes. That's what's being fed from the media to you guys.
So you think that's the basis of this meme? I don't feel that.
I think that's the undercurrent. I think that's the undercurrent. The overcurrent is what you said. Like, hey, take care of yourself and make sure you're correct and make sure you're right and make sure you're ready and all that type of stuff. When the fact of the matter is, we all know that's BS, because you could talk to anybody who has children and has been married, and literally probably nobody will tell you, oh, I got married when I was ready. I had kids when I was ready.
Well, what do you mean? People who get married, they kind of make the plan and then they want to do that. Like, that's possible.
Yeah. No, people might make the plan, but even still, like, people, like, you're like anybody tell you, you're never ready to have children. You're never ready to get married. You just do it and then you get ready. Like you can go back to our parents, our generation, baby boomers, on the golden era, the gilded era, on down the line. You're never ready to have kids. You're never like, okay, I am ready to have kids right now. Let's get with the kid making. It's like, am I? I don't know if I'm ready. And then next thing you know, hey babe, I'm pregnant. We
And
got a
then you
little
just,
something coming, and then you just get ready.
I mean, I guess so, but that's not, I don't feel like this video is sort of like these women want to be men. I think women are just trying to
They're
keep
literally
it.
doing what men have done for years.
I never thought about that, but that is actually very funny because
They
yes,
are they are literally to the T doing exactly what men have done for since weddings probably started since the garter toss started.
I think it's just it's like, look, we're not jumping into marriage anymore either. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna do our thing, get to know ourselves a little bit, and then I'll do it. But it was interesting because I wish I could find it. They took it down, but which is
Let me take it
interesting.
out.
I'm like, where is it?
So
What?
that's what I say. But you said I'm assuming you already kind of got into what you thought the overcurrent of it. Like women are taking their time to get
Women
married.
are taking their time. They want to live life a little bit more, see a few more things before they're locking it down and committing to life in marriage. I mean, people and look, listen, I'm not married, obviously. And I feel like I've said this before on our podcast. It's like if I would have gotten married at 25 versus getting married now, my outlook on marriage would be it's so different now than what it would have been. And I
But
think
you wouldn't be you right now, though.
that's true. It would be a different version of me, but I just
Right.
think I feel I'm have a better understanding of how relationships work and dynamics between men and women and how that translates into a marriage. Now, obviously, I'm not married, so I can't speak to that actual experience, but I think having a better understanding of what really comes with that and making the decision from there is in my opinion better.
So let
Now,
me ask you this:
okay.
what's more important? You having a better understanding on how relationships work, or better understanding of how your relationship with your husband works?
A better understanding of how I feel relationships work to me. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm starting with going into
No,
a
no.
relationship.
So what? No, what I'm saying is, well, let me rephrase what I'm asking. Let me
Okay.
make it clear. Do you feel like it's better that you have a general idea about relationships, or you
Yeah.
have a specific idea about your specific relationship with your specific man?
Hi, Auntie Vicky. I know what you're saying, but I think having a better understanding of relationships before committing to a marriage, yes, I do think that's better in terms of longevity. Because I literally just had a friend the other day say that she had all of her friends that are married at 25, 24. They are literally all getting divorced now at 40 and doing something else. Hi, Valencia. They're all doing something else. So I think, as I said before, like, no, is it the best ideal choice? Like, would I have maybe preferred to get married younger? Maybe. But then a part of me is like, I don't know. I'm kind of glad I didn't, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what I'm
For me,
thinking.
I would have rather to have gotten married earlier and had some kids and maybe have at least like a 10, 11 year old right now. Me
No,
personally, but
no, I get it. I
but
get
I
it.
mean,
I get it.
but based off what has happened, like the thing is, it's so tough to really accurately say that because we're basing this outlook on what we've lived, and so based off what I've
Right.
lived, then
Right.
no, I wouldn't say like y'all would rather gotten married. But the thing is that had I gotten married, I would have like more than likely I would have been pushed into overdrive on working and making money and making things happen because the large amount, the mass majority of the men that I know, once they had a kid and like they got married, had a kid, like they went into like overdrive. Like I gotta go, I gotta make this money, I gotta provide. They went into a massive provision overdrive, and so if I do that, then I'm like I was saying about you, like I'm in a totally different space right now,
Totally.
and so
Right.
and so what I would say is I would much rather have the knowledge of a relationship with my specific person. Damn all you other people know about relationships in general, because I ain't in a relationship with all you motherfuckers. I would much rather my one specific person. I got like this great understanding with her, and I know exactly how to speak to her and speak to her body, speak to her mind, speak to her soul. And but you ask me about in general, relationships in general, I'd be like, nigga, I don't know. I'm married and my wife happy.
Well,
I'd much
okay.
rather that.
And I see what you're saying, but I'm speaking more from a realistic standpoint of saying that with more knowledge, and maybe this is where people are coming from, you have more understanding of what it takes to be in a relationship. You have more of an understanding of yourself. And so before you even make that commitment, you know, it's going to look differently in the long term of like what you're signing up for. I don't think everybody understands that. And I'm not saying people shouldn't get married early. I'm just saying, I think in terms of things lasting and everyone's perspective being so easily dismissed these days, everything can just, oh, you know, I'm going to just go do this. I'm going to leave them. I'm going to divorce them. I'm whatever. I think if you wait, right, I think that energy can change. It's not true for everybody. I think it depends on your, you know, spiritual beliefs, your religious beliefs, and what that's founded in, right? But the average person these days, and where everybody's navigating from, and we always talk about this here, they aren't operating from that place. So just like you said, it's the me generation. Nobody's trying to think about operating from a we. It's me. So maybe, just maybe, all these me people, when they do make the decision to decide to be in a relationship, if they do or don't, then maybe there will be more longevity and less divorces because people know themselves better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I get that. This kind of reminds me of a conversation I had with this one young lady. She like likes me. She done popped out of nowhere. She like likes me and be hitting me up, and like, she been like me for the past like 15 years. It's crazy.
Oh,
and when I say it's crazy, like I like the thing is people think I have this big head and all this type of stuff. Think
you're
I'm just
Sag. That's Sag energy. My mom does
it,
that.
like people think that, but here's the thing: like when I say that's crazy, like I can't even understand how somebody could like a person, let alone me, for over a decade. Like still like be attracted and want to be with that person, and it grows. Like I don't even get that. Like I don't even look at myself like, damn, like me, like what is it about me to where it's like, okay, over a decade you just continue like, man, it just grows to where you keep wanting to come back. But the reason I bring her up is because I was having a conversation with her, and you know, she was talking about how in her 20s, same thing. In her 20s, she was all about her career, trying to do her career. She's a dancer, professional dancer, danced with like different football teams, been cheerleading, all this type of stuff. Now she's like 44. Okay. And so, and then she was like in her 30s, and she started to get into the whole relationship aspect and wanting to really do that.
Oh, Freddie, you're muted. You're muted. You went mute. For some reason, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi,
can you hear me?
Yes.
So now it's a situation to where, you know, she was talking about, you know, like she wants to like settle down and slow down now, and so, and like, damn, I forgot my train of thought because I got muted. I'm trying to figure out that was good too.
Well, I mean, maybe you're going towards the road of she's liked you for 15 years, but she was focused on other things. And is she regretting not pursuing you harder or something earlier? Is that the road we're going? Like she
was good too. I'm old, man. I'm getting old, man. You get old, man. God, I'm getting old.
Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie B is on the market. You got to swoop him up before he gets dementia.
Right. Hurry up before I forget who you are. Like you get them good years in while I still know you.
Well, it sounds like this woman is primed and ready to go, Freddie. So maybe you need to jump on this. I don't know.
No, it's. I mean, cause like now, I mean, the thing is, I mean, like it's. I mean, like I would, you know, like you know, great, you know, she's a nice girl, but I mean, not really for me.
She's not sparking that Sag energy. Hey, Leisha.
I mean, because the thing is it kind of. I think I'm getting it back. When you're with somebody, like you mentioned the me generation, it got to be that other person. And so, you know, we had a conversation, and so like I just broke down like way in the past we first met, like just instances of her being about herself. And the thing is, that's natural for people, you know what I mean? And like, you know, she other guys that she knew that she didn't like, and that's one thing we said. And I'll say it here. I don't know if you know this. So let me say this. So if you're a woman and you know a guy likes you and you don't like the guy, would you allow him to take you out on a date and pay for everything?
Wait, okay. Are you 100% that you don't like this guy, or
100%.
Are you figuring out if you like them?
Yeah, because like you've told this guy like, hey, you know, that y'all live in Atlanta. Hey, I'm driving to Nashville tomorrow to go hang out with this guy named Freddie that I like. Would you allow this guy to take you out on a date and pay for everything?
And you don't like him?
Yeah, you don't like him. You're going to another city to hang out with me.
No. Oh no. That's not right. If
But
you're
this guy,
100%, you don't
but
like
this, but this guy like, hey, Drea, you know, let's hang out. We can go hang out. You know, get something to eat. You know,
listen, if he's pushing and he's like, I want to go out with you. And I'm like, listen, I'm not really feeling you like that. And he's like, oh, I still want to go. Well, then I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Maybe you'll be a good friend.
So you would allow him to pay for everything?
I mean,
sip tea. Okay. It rings the bell.
I mean, listen, if you're pushing and you're like, Drea, let me take you out, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I mean,
so
time.
Did you know? Let me ask you. Did you know? Felicia told me, sure, why not?
Yes,
so, ladies, all my ladies that's listening out there, let me say something. If a guy wants to take you out, and he pays for the whole date, he wants to have sex with you.
Freddie, that is not always true. I have really good guy friends. That's absolutely not true. I have really good guy friends I've gone out to eat with, won't even let me touch the bill. They're not trying to sleep with me. They have no interest in my vagina. Like zero. Okay. So thank you.
You see your sister. Your sister, well, your sister, she got the smart brain. So see what she said? I would, but I'm paying for my stuff, so we clear. I'm not interested.
Yeah, but if you tell them you're not interested before, I mean,
no, she want to make it clear. Like, because the thing is, if we go into the women want to control their own narrative and all the misogynistic narratives.
If a guy is wanting to pay, and I do have guy friends like that. I go to coffee with my guy friends, like, oh, I got it. Like, I'm not thinking we're on a date. I'm just
no. Like, I mean, that's different. I'm talking about they hit you up like, hey, you want to go out? Not y'all go out and he just get it. That's on some friend stuff. That's just like looking out like, oh, I got it. I'm talking about he hits you up. Hey, Drea, what you doing Saturday night? Like, let's go out. I want to go out. I want to take you out.
I don't know if I'd go on the weekend.
Tuesday night, Drea, what you doing? I want to take you out. I want to take you out to eat. Let's meet up. Let's get something to eat. Let's get some drinks. And he paying for everything.
Listen. If you are clear that I'm not interested,
he wants to have sex with you.
He wants to have sex with me, and
yes.
If he's made it clear that he likes me a lot, then no, I would not go. But if it's like new and we're just figuring it out, then I don't know.
No, I'm saying any guy that calls a woman, calls a guy like, hey, and sets up a date and he's paying for everything, that means that he wants to have sex with you.
I'm just saying I've gone out with my friends and they are not trying to have sex with me.
No, you talking about like little flippy, like y'all just hanging out, like, oh, I got it. Yeah. Like it's just in the moment. He didn't plan it.
If someone's calling and they're setting up an experience. I mean, yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
But if
a dude does that, he wants to have sex with you. So what I'm saying is,
thank you, Auntie Lisi, for a plate of food sex that's juvenile. Exactly.
For a plate of food, for drinks or whatever, it don't matter what's going on. If he hits you and plans a date and he gonna pay for everything, he wants to have sex with you. I'm not saying exchange it like, okay, he bought you a steak dinner, so then you give him sex. That's not what I'm saying. But the fact of the matter is he wants to have sex with you. And so
okay, so what is your point for this woman? Did she go out with some guy? And then
the point is that in her mind, she felt like that was fine to keep going out with this guy and letting him spend his money and take her out when it was clear she wasn't worried about him. No, she thought it was fine. I was like, no, you were leading them on. And she's like, no, I wasn't. But then when she moved away,
communicate with him? Did she tell him she wasn't interested?
Yeah. She said she told him that she come to me.
Wow.
No, like for example, like with me, if I know a chick, I'm not interested in the chick at all, and then she wants to meet up with me or meet up with me out of town or take me out and do all this.
Heaven.
No, you can't listen to him. I know him. I went to high school with him. He is
That is his fault. I'm on his side.
No, you
Everybody's
can't.
grown, Freddie. Everybody's grown. And you know what? If people are aware of things and you communicate effectively and everybody still wants to say, oh my God, Dre is so funny, I want to take her out to dinner.
Ladies,
what am I supposed to do?
if a man is hitting you up, telling something, let me take you out and pay for everything, and you don't like him, do not go out with him.
Okay, I get it, Freddie. But
Don't
you
do
said she kept going out with him. But sometimes you don't know. Maybe you got to go find out. Have a little chicken wing, have a little, adult beverage. Find
No,
out.
that's called, you want to get you a little free meal. You want to get you some free drinks because you're hungry. That's what that is.
Listen, if I can buy my own food, that's 100%.
That's what I'm saying. All these women out here, you can buy your own food. Buy your own food.
Buy my own food. Yes.
Buy your own food then.
I will. But if you know I'm not feeling you like that and you're pressing me, I mean, what do you want me to do?
Guys don't have EQ like that. But
okay, you're giving men not enough credit. Men know. Okay, thank you.
It depends. It depends.
Okay,
but
anyway.
But let's get into our first topic. The guy, his girl had a job. She got a 30K raise, hired by her ex.
Yes, this is very
break it down. Break down the video and then we gonna play it.
Okay, I'm gonna play the video first, and then we'll break it down.
Okay, pull it up.
You guys, please. I want all the opinions in the comments on this. I am so curious about this. So we're gonna bring it up.
And make sure you guys like, comment, share. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the like, comment, share. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube, because this is broadcasting live on YouTube, because eventually we're gonna bring it all to our YouTube. So make sure you connect with us there, guys. And the IG. And the IG. The Token and the Truth. Hold on, let me get the little banner up there.
$1,000 at her current job.
Okay, listen up, guys.
She went to a job interview today. She calls me and tells me she got the job and she's going to be making $100,000 a year. The only problem is her ex from 5 years ago is the boss of the company. I tell her it's going to make me uncomfortable knowing that she's going to be around him all day, every day. I tell her if she takes the job, I'm leaving because I know I'm not going to be able to handle it. If she loves me and wants to stay with me, she's not going to take the job and she's going to go somewhere else. My question is, am I doing too much? Does that make me insecure? If you were her, what would you do?
Okay. Now, she went. All right, you guys. So in case you missed the beginning of the video, the question is, she was offered a job making more money, but her boss would be her ex-boyfriend, who she would see every day. And he's saying, I would not be able to handle that. If she loves me, she would not take the job. Exactly, Auntie Lisi. That's where I was going with that. And he can't handle it. Does that make him insecure? Freddie, would you like to dive?
So, I guess Auntie Lisi kind of touched on what I'm saying. Like, he said his girlfriend and his wife. This is my wife. like if my wife, like I said, like I'm married, it's just like that means that she's bought into my program, and I got a program, and so that she knows my program, and it wouldn't even be a discussion. She would know not even to come to me with that, because she already know what time it is, and so
what time is it, Freddie? Not make any money time? What time?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Now she wouldn't just come to me status quo. Now if she got some type of way to finesse this situation to make the money, then she knows to bring that with me on top of like, hey, I'm working with my ex and yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. Then she can present that to me, and then we'll go from there.
The whole PowerPoint presentation, Freddie. Okay, so here we go. I started with 70K. Now I'll be making 100K, and so okay. Caveat: my ex is my boss. Now, what do we do here?
No, it got to be more thorough than that. But she got to show me where the finesse is. Because like I said, I'm the same guy. I have no problem going to the club and then a guy chatting my girl up and then buying her a drink and she giving me the drink. I ain't got no problem.
Okay, so pause. Hold on a second. Now so your wife is not interested in this man, so she could take a free drink and give it to you, but I can't go out to eat with some guy and have a meal.
What, eat and go have a meal with a guy? Wait, where'd that come from, man?
I'm just saying, you said drinks or food. That's what you said earlier.
No, what I'm saying is like, what's the finesse? What's the finesse plan? If you let me know how we gonna finesse the situation for the betterment of us, then like, okay, on board, we can figure it out. but just status, just all like just off what it is, like, oh, you about to go work for your ex, and but you get 30K more a year, and we married? Nah, I don't know about that. Now going to the yeah, I see your auntie, Alicia. You stay the 100K, he'll be all right. Now, if we talk about my girlfriend, she just my girlfriend. And so now
Okay.
the thing is like I'll save my little piece, but then it's up to her because she not mine yet. She not my total responsibility yet. So she gonna do what she gonna do, but then now she might be putting herself in a precarious situation to where, depending on how things go, I could be gone based on how she handles it. But it's up to her. Like,
Okay.
why? Like, if you knew who this was, you was not be highlighting his comments.
You said go make that money.
Right? What does LG2F mean? What that mean?
I give 2 Fs.
That's an I or that's an I? I thought it was L.
I
Okay,
guess. I think
you
I
might have
think
got it. You might understand that
I
young
might
man the
have
way he talked. But
dissected the code. Okay, look, here's my thing on this issue. Now, I think it's important, especially if you're married, to consider, number one, your partner's feelings. Two, you have to put yourself in that scenario, right? So if your husband,
we got a guest in here, FYI. But go ahead.
oh, we have a guest, amazing, I love it. Okay, we'll get you in just one second. So I feel like you need to consider your partner's feelings. Okay, if you are married, especially, would you want your husband going to work every day with his wife? Now, what you also have to take into account, what is your relationship like? What is your trust like? What is your communication like? How do you feel safe, not safe? How long were they together? There's a lot of factors that have to come into play when considering this. What is y'all's financial situation? Do you have children? Do you not have children? There's a lot of things. This guy doesn't sound like it's his wife, because I feel like if it was his wife, he would have just said
He
that.
said it was his girl.
His girl, exactly. So at that point, this becomes a bigger issue in your relationship of how important is his feelings in terms of us moving forward, or do I make the decision for myself and just say, hey, this is what it is. I'm looking at the financial needs and gains, and that's important to me, and it will be important to us as well. Can you get over it? So, for me, depending on the situation and the guy, like, I never would want to upset my partner, but I am realistic about financial places in life. And, if the coin is going to make everybody's life easier, I think that we may have to just navigate it on a day-to-day.
Like I said, if it's my girl, obviously, I mean, I'm not in a position to tell her what she can and she can't do. You know what I mean? Because we still individuals, and she's not under my tutelage just yet. But once we get married, now she's under my protection and my provision and my tutelage. And so then now we talking about something totally different. You know who you marry. You know the program, you know the situation at hand. And so we not just being willy-nilly. We not just like, oh, we just jumping at any dollar amount being thrown in our face. You know what I mean? It's just like the whole thing with Indecent Proposal. The dude paid $1 million to sleep with his wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And to me, you know what? And I don't want to be slick nasty here, but I'd also be like, okay, well, are you is the 30K coming from you, or what's happening with that?
I mean, but with that, it's like, the 30K, like, is there like what you're saying, that would only really matter to say that is if, like, okay, this 30K, like, we're starting a business, we doing something very finite or tangible where we needed a 30K. You know what I mean? But
you're telling me that I can't go get a raise and you're my husband and X, Y, and Z. Well, then where are the funds?
you can get a raise somewhere else. So, or is a 30K that important? Like, are we tight? Are we living check to check?
There's a lot of variables that come into this situation, and I don't know. But we have our guest in here.
We got my man Sam.
Oh, Sam. I was like Mason.
Sam, you gonna cam up, Sam?
Nah. I'm actually in a space where I can't do it right now, but I'm clear for audio for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome, Sam. What are your thoughts?
I think I put it in the chat. You can either understand women or you can be equal to women, but you can't do both.
Oh, explain. Okay. Break it down.
At the end of the day, this guy, he needs to, if he is accepting, there are two different things on, I guess, the question here. If he is if he has an issue with the man being the person that's providing that raise or her working with him, versus the idea that maybe he's not enough of an earner to merit command of to where she would submit to his authority under that house. Those are two completely separate issues, and they both require like a healthy amount of understanding of each other's nature and what they're supposed to do. That guy is probably, I don't think he's insecure. I think he's setting a parameter for guiding his house that very well is in frame with the man that she would even love, admire, and respect anyway. The only question is he that guy who's able to make enough money to command the respect for her to listen to him and kind of I don't want to say abide by his rules, but to get on his program, as Freddie would say. If he's not that guy,
if he's not that guy,
then maybe he need to get his money up. And I guarantee you, if he got his money up, then that means that she's gonna probably jump on his program anyway because he's moving things. So that's what I mean by the idea is that you can either understand women, i.e. their nature, or you can be their equal, but you can't do both at the same time, because when you're in an equal relationship with that there needs to be someone guiding it. And women typically, more often than not, prefer that man in the relationship be moving the goalposts for them. So if he's not doing that, then that option on the table from another man is,
it's looking nice.
And honestly, how she moves will show how much respect she has for him. And if you understand what I mean? Like this actually this goes higher than just like, oh, this is a money earning potential, or we can bring more money into the households. Like this is really a call to action for the respect in the relationship. And we all know that men equate love with respect. And where we find that women don't respect men in the relationship, it is a treacherous existence. They will make life absolutely miserable for you because they inherently know that they have the upper hand, and they don't want to have the upper hand. They don't want to have the leverage. So when they do, they feel a way about it, and they'll make you pay for that decision. So it's volatile on both sides, I think.
Wow. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Sam. Thank you, Sam. Very well said. I love that.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. My man Sam hopped in here, and that's essentially the whole concept of the men and women dynamic. You know what I mean? You either understand a woman or you're equal to a woman, to use his words. And so women want to be cared. Women don't want to protect and provide. They want to be cared for and be protected. They want to support and supplement what's established and what's there. And so to what he said, that goes back, like I said, like if he's my girl, like, that dynamic is kind of jumbled and not tight like that just yet. But if we're married, now that's when that dynamic becomes a real thing. And so then it's to the point of like what he said, like she understands what my program is. She understands who I am and how I operate. Then she knows the approach to this. And so the thing is that when that respect starts to erode, that's when she's just like, look, this is what I'm doing this. And she not even really bringing it to you like, hey, what do you think? And I'm going to follow you. She's more like, I'm getting 30K. I'm about to get this money. Forget what you're talking about.
This is what I'm saying. I think this would be a major turning point at, you'd get to an impasse in a relationship on the subject of respect, because I think it would be very telling. But I also think there's a lot of variables that come into play in terms of making that final decision. Now, at the end of the day, I don't think I could do something every day that's going to make my man or my husband uncomfortable like that. Like, obviously, I am a certain type of female. I'm an earner. I'm a hustler. I figure things out. Yes, I am, and that's okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know you are.
Okay.
I know you are.
Exactly. Thank you. And so
this is agreement space.
But I think it is what based on what Sam said about get the money up. And then in that situation, then that 30K or whatever the situation is, isn't that important. It could just be, hey, I want to make a little extra. Hey, this is going to make me uncomfortable. All right. We don't really need it like that. It's off the table. But I think it gets interesting when your financial situation may be a certain way, and then maybe egos are involved, right? Maybe you do have trust with your girl, and this is just a matter of like, this is an ego thing. There's a lot of variables that could come into play with this. But I think at the end of the day, if you aren't married, I think this would be a pretty defining moment. And like he said, set up the respect or, whatever it may be for your relationship. However, I do think that you still can be realistic about like having respect for your partner and all these things, right? And still trying to make a decision that works for both of you. That's difficult, but I don't think it necessarily means, oh, I take this, I'm gonna just do what I want to do and that's it. It doesn't have to be like that, right?
It doesn't have to, but that's unrealistic to think that that's not a lot of the times is the case, because in that post you posted, you can look through the comments and see that's the case with a lot of women. Like, he insecure, whatever, I'm getting that money. But here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. Somebody made a comment that is just so small, but it's so monumental. Let's flip those genders, and now the chick is somewhere, and the guy like, I got a raise of 30K, but my boss is my ex.
Woo!
Oh, now feelings are hurt. Now insecure coming to the play.
Do that to me.
Insecure has entered the chat. Like, oh my God. That's
Okay.
brutal right there. So, but I'm gonna let that sit right there. But what I want to say this before we continue. Why can't your aunt cam up? I need for your aunt to cam up.
Aunt Lacey?
Yes, because she's saying a lot of stuff. What's this comment she said up here?
Don't worry about the time zone, baby. Get your grind on. Ice Cube.
Right. Don't worry about the time zone, baby. Get your grind on. We as women figure it out with respect. He ain't her husband. Get your money, honey. We have a joint account. Where is this auntie? Tell her to cam up. Tell her to cam up. But like I said, it is a difference. It is a difference when you have when you have a girl and a husband. You know what I'm saying? That there is definitely a difference. So
yeah, there definitely is. And like I said, I think, and this is why you have to know who you're with, know people's boundaries, and know, what is and isn't gonna, upset your partner. And I think that if you have some trust issues, some things have happened, all these things are gonna land differently. Now, if this is somebody that you just had a quick little moment with, all right. But if this was somebody that you were with for some years, you guys have some history. I just always think being around that type of situation, I don't know, like it obviously could get a little weird. I mean, depending on how much you're interacting with this person every day. And then the whole thing of you reporting to that person, that whole dynamic is just probably going to be interesting, to say the least. But I will say you're right. If this situation's flipped and I'm thinking about the man that I love so dearly, that is my husband, looking at his lady every single day, his ex-lady, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, like I said, that's that big difference. That's that delineation is definitely there. But definitely want to shout out Sam coming on, dropping those nice little gems. You know what I mean? He's a very, very intuitive brother, as you can say. But like I said, your mom, what she say? Don't mess with my little sister, Freddie B. You don't want none of that.
That's what
I want all the.
You do.
Smoke.
You want?
I want it all.
We know.
I will take all of the snake, all the smoke.
Sam,
you see, you flip the scenario. Women go from who hurts you to hell no.
I mean,
you see it right here.
There could be some double standards in there. There just could be. That's right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like this is a definite situation where it's a 1-for-1. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, the man don't want the woman to do that. All the women call him insecure. You flip it around. These same women that call him insecure, you flip it around and on their man that they have, if they have one,
a little whiny.
He gonna work over here with the last woman he was with right before you, but he gets paid 30K more. But that's gonna be his boss. So every day when he go to the office, he gonna be with her. When he gotta work late, People forgot about that. People forgot about that. When he got to work late.
No working late. There will be no working late. Okay.
Yeah, I bet it won't.
There will be no working late. All right.
Hey,
everybody's getting home at the right time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Vino Heaven, if you want to cam up, feel free to cam up because you saying some stuff. And I went to high school. I ain't seen him since high school, but went to high school with him. But he's saying a lot of stuff. If you want to cam up, feel free to cam up, my brother. Feel free to cam up.
I want to, as we move into our next topic, Heaven said both is controlling. Yes, women know other women. That's very true. Both is controlling. So our next subject, guys, is a juicy one, and I'm very curious to know, what everybody's thoughts are. So I had a discussion with a friend today, and it kind of sparked our next topic on the subject of how important is sex to a relationship, and more importantly, to a marriage. And it's interesting, the thought processes of men versus women. And just like Sam saying, women know women, men know men. And I had a friend today, just share some things with me, and, in the process of maybe getting married, and find out, the sex is not popping. It ain't popping.
It's trash. Come on. Her walls are smooth as ice.
Stop it, Freddie. Oh my God, I hate you. Anyway, so I'm just curious, how does that work? And like, is that an important thing for people? I guess you have to figure out what your values are. What's the most important thing? I mean, I already see people in here going, I want money. Aria said, you know what? I just want the coin. I'm not worried about being in the bedroom.
So here's a scenario. Let me paint the scenario for everybody. So imagine you're with somebody.
Don't talk about the walls, Freddie.
You're dating somebody, and you're planning to get married with this person, and everything is fine. Everything is good. They're nice. They do what they need to do. This woman brings you peace. She supports you. She's submissive. Women, this man protects, provides. He's a strong leader. He's there. And you could tell he's a great father. Men, you could tell she's gonna be a great mother and be very nurturing. All these are cases. But when you have sex, it is not good. You leave like when, where, how, what the hell? This ain't nothing. You're in that situation. How do you approach that situation? Do you go for it and marry this person and then have the mindset of like, hey, well, if you're 35, 40, all my people in their mid 30s, are you thinking like, hey, in about 20 years, 15, 20 years, we ain't gonna be having sex like that a lot anyway. Or is it like, yo, like no, I'm walking away just because of the sex.
Okay, well, when
that's
you say
the scenario.
Like, yes, that is the scenario. And here's the thing. It's like I saw a couple.
So no, you tell us your thoughts on this.
I am telling you my thoughts on this.
What she would do? I want to hear the dude penis is nothing. It's nothing. All of it is nothing. But he's a great guy. Like this guy is great. This guy's wonderful. He is present. He communicates. All of it.
Oh God, Freddie!
Just the PP is nothing. He got a micro penis.
Okay,
no.
Whoa, okay, that's a no for me.
Okay? Micro. What?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
micro.
That.
Come on.
No.
Come on. Go ahead, Drea.
We're not doing that. Okay. I think
so you got a micro penis. You're done.
That's a very outlier type of situation. Okay.
I see what you did.
So that's not probably happening very often. Look, I think at the end of the day, you have to decide.
He makes $400K a year. 500. He brings out $500K a year.
Wait, does he with the micro?
Yeah, like this guy. He has a very small penis. He's not like sex.
Who is
sex.
Aria? I love her. She said micro is not a big deal.
But this guy brings out $500,000 a year. Great guy. He's attractive. Brings out $500K a year. Okay, he is a strong guy, great leader. He's orderly. He plans. He communicates with you. Anytime you want to talk, he does all that. But this like the PP is like he ain't got the tools to even do, and then the motion of the ocean is still, and the boat little. He got a rowboat.
He got a rowboat. I hate you. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. The micro penis situation is an outlier situation. That's not happening. We're just gonna go with a regular situation. Okay.
Got a rowboat.
Not whatever. It is what it is. You're ridiculous. Now, I think you just have to ask yourself, especially depending on your age, in my opinion, what it is that you want. Write down and figure out the most important things to you. Because I saw an old couple the other day. They're probably like 75, holding hands, whatever. I doubt they're getting down every single day. Okay. They're 75. And at the end of the day, when all that's said and done, you're left with a person, right? Because all that stuff goes away, the warm, the fuzzies, and you're just looking at this person. Do I like them? How do they treat me? What is their heart like? What is their intention like? Now, I think there's something exciting about meeting someone and kind of going through that phase as well. I think, if that's important to you, and yeah, part of that is important to me. But if it's just like off the jump, like all of it's trash, but he's amazing, that's tough. That's tough. Now, it's like, I'm sure you can maybe figure it out, but I also think it's different for men and women. I think women are more forgiving in that department. And so I don't see how that would work for a man, but I see how that's more possible for a woman to kind of manage that and deal with that. But I think at the end of the day, look, we're not here for a long time, and you're going to make the commitment to be married to somebody. I think the most important thing is how they view you, how they treat you, their values, what type of father, can you trust them? Those are important things to me. So, I mean, the micro, I don't know if I can do all that now, and I think, look, you can also work on things together. If you both are willing to have the communication and do the work to kind of figure each other out, then those things can also be built and that can work. But just out the gate, a micro, no, I gotta go.
Okay, so before I get into what I was gonna say, I want to bring up this an auntie too.
Auntie Vicky. Hi, Auntie Vicky.
She said we as a family can work it out. Niece, what's going on with y'all? What y'all be doing? What is as a family y'all working out?
She's saying, because we talk, we're very open in my family, and so she's like, we can just figure it out. Everything will be all right. That's what she's saying. We'll work it out.
So you get married, you about to marry this guy, and the sex game is terrible. You about to hit up Auntie Vicky, and
I'm hitting up Auntie Vicky, Auntie Lisa, all the aunties.
Okay. So here's the thing with me. What I would say, the thing, like, cause like I've been there. I've been there with the chick with the glass walls. And you don't feel nothing. You just be in that thing. You don't feel nothing. You just like,
my God,
you go into high heaven. It's just like,
guys, oh my God,
it's like, man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish, because I don't know. So I've been there before. And so here's the thing. What I would say, thing is that I am a great teacher at teaching women how to perform fellatio.
Oh my God, Freddie, what are you talking about?
Listen. So what I'm saying is that I can bring her up to speed on how to properly perform fellatio on me, and get her right in the pocket to where she will be a monster. I know, I can accurately say things and paint a picture.
You're a teacher. We got it.
Right. I'm a guider. I'm a I have that ability, that leadership ability to do that. And so the thing is
pocket.
So the thing is that if the pocket is a little smooth or a little too smooth inside, then we do have that to fall back on to kind of get me on in life when we're married, so on and so forth. And we can continue, because the thing is that I can't imagine being with a woman who's nice, brings me peace, who's submissive, does all these things, and I'm going to let her go because her pocket is devoid of ridges inside. I can't imagine.
I have never in my years on this planet heard anyone say the walls don't have ridges. I've never heard that.
And that's the thing, like people talk about tightness and wetness and looseness and dryness, all that type of stuff. With the pocket, all you need is a acceptable amount of wetness, but you need ridges inside. You need some
This is
ridges.
turning into sex ed, folks. Listen up.
Yeah, I'm like Dr. Ruth. Shout out, Lord bless rest her soul, Dr. Ruth, and the other lady that just passed. The other lady passed too just now.
Ooh.
The other white lady that talked about sex late night on the show. I forgot her name. One of y'all know her name. One of y'all know what I'm talking about. But she just passed. But I'm taking over
here he go. Here he goes.
But yeah. So I mean, like I said, like I can't imagine myself. I know it's tough. I know it's tough to to get to that point to where you dating as a man you date a chick and it's just some slaw but she great everywhere else, but she just some straight coleslaw in the sack.
Okay.
It just be like, dang. But like I said, you can train up the fellatio to where like, okay, you can do it for a little bit. Like, okay, like let's finish it off with this. Let's go ahead. I'm done. But give me your head, and then boom.
Oh my God. Okay, but as a second part of this juicy topic we have tonight, guys, and make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. The Token.
Yes, please, guys.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the things. So there was another part to this where in European cultures, French culture, there's this idea where you can do what you want to do, have your wife at home. She doesn't need to know. And you can make the relationship work that way. And the compartmentalizing for me is a lot. So you go out, you get, maybe a lady of the night, have an adventure. She does all the things you need to do, whatever the case may be. And then you go home to your wife, and have this beautiful marriage with this woman who, does all the things, submissive, agreeable, doesn't bring you hell. But this part of your life is satisfied. So it's like, is that okay, Freddie?
For what, a man to get a lady of the night?
Get his dome polished, as you love to say.
Oh, I mean, so here's the thing. Like men,
he's providing, he's doing everything. You're living the life. Thank you, Auntie Vicky. And then they are allowed to go have an adventure, but you don't know about it.
I mean, I think that would be the best way. You know what I mean? Like you don't know, it never comes to your door. It is something that stays, and you're not embarrassed. Good thing is okay. So would you rather know? Would you rather know?
Yes,
like,
okay, absolutely.
Why?
Know.
Why?
I would absolutely
rather
know, Freddie. I don't want to be deceived. I don't want
to. No. Why would you rather know? Why would you want to know?
Because I want to be able to make a decision based on the truth of what I want in my life in real time and not based on a lie.
That's what? Make what decision?
Well, maybe this ain't gonna work.
Oh, so you don't get a divorce?
If my husband's stepping out on me, getting ladies of the night, and I don't know about it, yeah, Freddie.
What? Like he does everything. He does everything else. Your life is fine. Your life is great. Kids, everything is taken care of. But he has sex with another woman. You're willing to walk away from all that and go try to find another man to replace him.
Freddie, it's about the lying. Have a conversation. Communicate with me. What's going on with you? That's the type of relationship I want to be in. I don't want to be in a relationship where I have a partner who's doing all these things in the dark.
All these things. He knocking off a chick every now and again. He get the dome polish every now and again.
Listen.
He just releases something real quick and come back to the crib.
You guys, I thank you guys for listening tonight. This has been a topic we have just been sitting on for a while. And Freddie thinks that if you are a prime time man, okay, and you are bringing it home the bacon and everybody's fine, what is the big deal? It is a big deal. Listen, I'm a Virgo, okay? I'm Inspector Gadget, FBI. I need to know everything. I want to know. That's it.
Here's the thing, because this is the fundamental difference between men and women. Because the thing is you're speaking from a woman's point of view, and I get it. Women can't just compartmentalize like, I'm about to go get my clit twirled around real quick and I'll be right back, and you just be done with it. Like, here's the thing. I was gonna say this earlier. Here's how sex is between the genders. Okay, with women, sex is like a 357 Magnum with a hollow point bullet. With men, sex is like a shotgun. So the difference is women, because women are more sexual than men. People like to paint it like men are more sexual. Men want sex more than women. No, women want more sex than men.
I don't know if
Women,
that's true, Freddie.
what? 100% true. Because here's the thing:
God, here we go.
women want more sex than men. It just women want it from
Alicia.
one man. Once a woman is turned on by that one man, she wants sex like multiple times a
Okay.
day. She want to have sex. Let's do it again. 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 The man is like, ma'am. Like, matter of fact, I just saw this TikTok where it's like it was a joke on like how the woman, she'll write like two different things on a piece of paper, and you can see it in the camera.
I saw that.
And you saw what she wrote it, but it'd be sex on both of them, and she would give it to me a pig. At first, he was like, yes. By the third time, he like, oh God. And then by the fifth time, he was in his car leaving the house. He dipped. He left.
Because
So-
when the woman is in that spot with her man, yeah, you that's all you want to do.
And that's what I'm saying. Women are more sexual than men. You can even look at biology. Look at y'all bodies. Y'all can have multiple orgasms.
We have sexless marriages, Freddie. If that's the
No,
case.
wait. You didn't hear what I just said. See, you're not listening. You're not listening to me right now. I need you to
Okay,
listen to me.
Freddie.
Women, it's in your biology. Women can have multiple orgasms in one day. In one hour. Y'all can have 5 orgasms in 1 hour.
There
A
you go,
man
Sam.
cannot have 5 orgasms in 1 hour. We don't even want to have 5 orgasms in an hour. We want to have one good one and go to sleep. We done. Make me a
One?
sandwich. I'm out the game.
One, you better get up.
Exactly. That's my point. So men are like shotgun. Men, we want to have sex and spray our sexual energy.
Oh my
Women
God,
want to have
guys.
sex and focus their sexual energy on that one man and wear him the hell out. Women want to wear one man out. Men want to wear multiple women out.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, that is not true for all women. He's speaking generally, I suppose. But yeah, that's not true for all women. That's not true for all
What?
women. That's not true for all women. That's not true for all
That's,
Some women like a little variety.
you can find women out there that's messed up in the head that be stripping all their life.
I love how the double standards. If a woman wants a variety of partners, that she's messed up in the head. Get out of here. Anyway, my point is, Freddie, at the end of the day,
What woman you know wants to have sex with multiple men in a month?
I'm not going to name any names. Okay, so moving
I'm talking
on.
about you. I'm not saying don't name names. Don't name names. I'm talking about you and your inner circle,
In my
your family,
life,
friends.
in
Just
my
think.
life, I've met women like that. Yeah, sure.
They exist, but more often than not,
Freddie, you
women don't
forget
want to do that.
I do go to Burning Man. You forget this. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I know. Moving on. Yeah. Now, men, just about every man you meet, if you tell him like, hey, and you lay out him 10 bad chicks, you have sex with all these in 1 month. They like, nigga, really? How this gonna happen? What? What do they know? Do they know I'm supposed to have sex with them? Oh, they know? Oh, sign me up.
Oh, thank you, Michaela. Thank you. Exactly. But look, you're right. If you line up 10 hot dudes, I'm like, oh, okay. No. That's
You go to a woman, you line up 10 hot men.
For me,
This
for
month,
me,
they all gonna
for
bang
me.
you.
For me, that's a no. That's a lot. That's doing too much. for me in my-
Michaela tells me she know a lot of women who want multiple partners. Have a cam up, Michaela. You tell me. I show you 10 men,
Michaela,
and I
you don't
say
have to-
this
Michaela,
month they all want to bang you. You're not gonna be like, oh, sign me up. Woo, give me them 10 penises in me. No, you're not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care nothing about the outliers. The couple of women y'all know that like.
I love when the outliers don't work for Freddie's theory. But all I'm saying, Freddie, at the end of the day, on this subject, if you're just joining us, you guys, we're talking about how important it is, the quality of your sex and your
Bing
marriage.
bong. Look what she said.
What?
Not me, Michaela. Not me. It ain't me. So
Okay, it's not her, but that doesn't mean we don't know people, Freddie. That
where are the
interested in
women?
having
All the
multiple
women. Auntie Lacey. I show you 10 men.
Oh
They
my
fine.
God! Do not come for my auntie. Do not come for my auntie.
I'm
Okay?
just whenever woman pops up in the comments, I'm just asking them. I show you 10 hot men and say this month, these 10 men want to bang you. Are you happy? Are you excited about that proposition?
Oh my God! Listen, the point exactly. Well, Valencia, I hope not you. So listen, the point is.
Look, Auntie Vicky, not me.
Damn.
Auntie Lacey, that's ridiculous.
They're advocating for something they don't.
Look, see, all the women here are like, no, that sounds foolish.
Sam, I love Sam. That's hilarious. It's so true. I'm like, listen, we know women who
Right. This the life as men we lead. We gotta live with. Women be advocating stuff that they don't even want.
God, that is so
Just
funny.
'cause.
I am breaking my neck to try to get you to
Now
understand.
let's flip this.
These women exist.
Corey Jackson in here. He married, but before you were married,
Oh my
if
God,
I showed
Chris.
you 10 women, bad chicks,
Freddie,
and I said all of them want to bang you, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Corey?
Already B. The point of this conversation, okay, is if you are in a relationship with your partner, the sex is maybe possibly garbage, okay, it's trash, and men are going to be men, and women can be women too. Now, nobody's getting their needs met, but there's all these other amazing things about this person. How do you proceed in your relationship? And then the next part of that is it okay for your man, we didn't talk about women yet, to go and get their domes polished every now and then and not tell anybody about it, and everybody's happy and it's all good? No, thank you. Okay. I'd rather know.
Bing bang bong. Look, they bleed this beer. Like, this is real easy, guys. It's real easy. It's not hard.
Deny.
It's not hard. So here's the thing with what you said. Now, what I will say.
In the dark.
So let me say this. I do not advocate for a man to have dealings with another woman outside his wife.
Are we sure about that?
I am sure about that, because the thing is you do open the door for flimflammery, because the thing is that, because the thing is that you can invite different things in that can mess things up, because
like
now
herpes.
You have another,
like herpes. Huh? Continue.
Oh God. like herpes.
Chlamydia. Herpes.
So here's the thing, because that's another element to your life that you have to have control over to make sure it's tight. And so more often than not, you might can work it, but then she might get out of control, and you was laying it down, or you slipped in your pimping a little too much, slightly, and then now she really wants you. She thinks that she can have you, and now she's coming at your wife, she's coming at your family, and things are out of hand. And so the thing is that I wouldn't advocate. I wouldn't tell a dude to do that. But what I'm saying is, if it did happen, if that guy decided to do that, I don't think that, like, women nowadays, like, oh, we get a divorce, it's over. He messed with the other woman, I'm leaving. Like, that is the most foolish thing. I'm not saying you're saying that. What I'm saying is a lot of women say that, and that's where a lot of women are. And what I'm saying is that is the most foolish thing to do, especially if you have a quality man. You're going to walk away from your quality man, like quality men just grow on trees, men who can protect, provide, and do everything you need.
No. I don't think that that's true. I had a friend tell me the other day, she said to me, this was like 2 months ago, she was like, oh, if you ever saw my man out cheating, you better tell me. They've been together for 5 years. And I said to her, listen, it's not that I wouldn't tell you, but the thing is, you're not going to leave him. Like that's just the thing. And then I'm the friend who told you about what happened, right? Because I don't think it's that simple. I think you've been with somebody 10, 15, 20 years. I think a lot of women say they would just leave, but I don't even think anybody would just leave. But David said earlier, literally happened to me, was her ex-husband. So I'm assuming he means that she dipped out with her ex-husband. I think that's what he meant. So look, it can happen on both ends. But I think for me, it's the deception of seeing someone every single day and thinking that they are this person. I would just rather know, like from the
No, you don't. Yes. Thing is,
I want to know.
You let the man be the man. Okay, we finally got your best friend on the stream that's been agreeing with you, that you've been posting all this stuff.
Oh, Vino, let's go.
Yeah. We finally got your best friend up here.
You guys, we have a caller.
So we got Vino. He been agreeing with Dre this whole time. So we gonna let him get on. Vino, how you doing? What you want to? I'll let you introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm Vino.
Hi, Vino.
But
where you from?
Right now, I'm really from Tennessee, but I move around so much. Texas. Right now, I'm in Texas.
Oh, he in Texas
at this moment. Yeah.
Okay, so what's on your mind, Chief?
Man, like the things y'all. I mean, everything is true, but it's all about at the end of the day, it's all about being honesty. Cause if you
Wait,
be
wait, wait,
honest,
wait. You said everything is true. We've said different things. So
I
who
mean,
you talking about?
okay, your point is true, drill point is true, but at the end of the day, it's all about being honest. If you be honest, you can get any and everything that you want in life from any and everybody. But if you lie, then you're going to lose that person quicker. So basically, being honest, that person is gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, your honesty is what's going to attract them more to you.
Thank you, Vino.
So here's the
So
thing. Go ahead.
being honest is basically the key to any friendship, to any lovership, to any whatever you want to establish with anybody.
Okay, Vino. Let me ask you this: you like women?
I mean, yeah, I like women, but I mean, I don't like sex.
Well, no, I'm saying like if you were to get married, would you marry a woman or a man?
Oh, I've been married to a woman, but I won't marry again. I mean, cause I got a totally different view on marriage now. To me,
Okay.
marriage.
Go
To
ahead.
me, marriage. To me, is when I sign a birth certificate with a woman. We have kids together.
Oh,
That's it. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not going to get married through no marriage license or none of that, because to me, that ain't a real marriage. That's only a marriage for like beneficial. But
Okay.
a
So
real
you
marriage
so
is when two people, is when a woman and a man have kids, have a child together.
okay. So look, you open up a can of worms that I would love to get to. Maybe that's a topic for a future show because
yes.
we're kind of running out of time now. But I want to ask you, if you were involved with a chick and you guys are progressing, like, because you've been married before, so you was at that place where I want to marry this chick, but the pocket was horrible. She was great everywhere else, box horrible though. Do you proceed?
I mean, if
Or
she
what does that
got a
look
good,
like?
I mean, if she got a good heart, I mean, if she can make money, bring money to the table, I mean, I'm not gonna let that friendship go. I mean, we gonna get this money. I mean, but
Wait,
we just ain't
Vino,
gonna have sex.
wait, 20 second time out. You said you're not gonna let that friendship go. So what?
Oh my God, I love him.
I heard that word, and so what I'm talking about a little bit deeper than the friendship. We talking about you
A
marrying this woman, and this
We're
is
married.
your woman.
Do you
Okay.
proceed, Vino?
My woman, my girl, my whoever, my wife, she's still my friend at the end of the day, because without that friendship,
Vino.
then everything dies. The lovership, the marriage, the girlfriend, whatever, it dies. So, and that's the problem with people. They drop the friendship
No, but
when
no,
they
that's
start having
Vino.
sex.
Vino, wait. The box is trash.
love
You
this.
going for so? Do you proceed, or what does that look like? Marrying a
he's
woman
saying
where
if they
you
have
are
a
not
good heart.
pleased in a sexual manner.
If they have a good heart, Freddie, he's
I
saying.
mean, I'm not in it for her sex. I'm in it. I mean, if we have sex, we came to an agreement that we want kids together. But after like a year of trying and not having kids, then I'm gonna stop the sex. Cause sex is gonna get boring and useless to me, and I don't want sex. I only have sex to have kids.
Okay,
Okay,
Vino.
okay. Hey, I get it, because that's what sex is for, is to procreate. 100% get
Okay.
it. So,
Thank you.
but sex also feels good. You know that, right?
Freddie,
I mean, it's not all that good feeling. I mean,
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I have had some good ones, but
Have
I
you?
mean, it is what it is.
thank you, Vino. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. You have been much appreciated. Thank you for coming on.
I ain't know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
All right. So, I think here's the thing.
Love him.
I think
Vino. Vino, you have a fan. I love you.
You're his fan, I'm assuming. I think anybody who agrees with you is you a fan of.
Freddie, that's not true. Vino just dropped some nuggets. Okay. And I think friendship is important. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Is Sam
But
back?
but like I said, we definitely the whole thing with having a baby. Like I read that somewhere. Like people like today's culture really feel like if they knock somebody up, that's a bigger commitment than getting married. And that's so
I don't agree with that.
I don't either, but that's what he said. And so
I think he's talking about the bonding that is created when you have a child with someone. And that's something that's sort of, it's not negotiable. It's there until they're 18 or whatever. They can have their cell phones and communicate on their own. But when you have a child with someone, depending on, when things go awry and you part, you are bonded. So he's saying, I think this thing of like, they're going to be in your life no matter what, if both parties are, agreeing to show up for the child. So that's sort of probably what people are focusing on. Wait, I could marry if the sex is trash, if they're up to par everywhere else. But to the other topic, she can keep working there, but I'm out after the conversation that he hired and she took the job. Mario Williams. Thank you, Mario. Okay. I mean, listen, I was actually very surprised because, like I said, I do think that men and women approach this differently. And I think needs are different. And in my opinion, I just think if that's the case for a man, I'm not saying all men, but I think he's going to dip out. That's just what I think. So, and I also
come out with the sex part.
Yes. And here's another important part to the story. Do you know that the sex is trash? Have you communicated that the sex is trash? Have you tried to figure it out with your partner? Those are also important questions.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Telling a woman her box is trash. How do you do that? God. Can you do that? You can't do that.
Listen, it's been done. People can do it. That's my
you can do it, but you can't.
What are you supposed to? I mean, look, it's a very sensitive thing. I'm fully aware of that. Anything with hygiene, sex, it's all going to be very sensitive. No,
it is way more sensitive when you're telling a woman. Like as a woman telling a man, like, babe, your balls stink, babe, you're like, I never forget that Sex and the City episode where Samantha told the one dude that he had funky spunk.
Oh,
you remember that? Remember that? Like she was swabbing him up, polishing the dome, and she swallowed it all. Samantha was like, relax. She was a trooper. She was a trooper. I'm kind of mad she's not in the new.
Right, that's enough. We got it.
But look,
so ridiculous.
But look, she taking it all to the head, but it was funky, and even still she took it to the head.
Let me tell you something. That is a no gracias for me. But continue.
How what does that mean? Like funky spunk? What is that like?
Mario Williams. It is my mom. It is a problem if she stinks, though. She gotta take. But listen, sometimes these things can happen. You meet somebody and everything's great, and then it's like, what do you do? Do you dip out? Do you gotta go? Do you leave? I don't know. And also sometimes I don't know. Maybe what if that's just how it is? It could be a diet issue. I don't really know. Okay, I'm not familiar with these grounds. However, I'm just saying. I do think it's important to communicate. Vino said, we're not talking about stink. I made a woman take a bath. Vino, sometimes that doesn't always cure.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that type of thing. We ain't talking about that type of thing where she just take a bath and then she good to go. We talking about pH off or something like that. She ain't too much asparagus.
Now but listen, I think there is a sense of real intimacy that comes from being that direct and communicative. Now, you got to be sensitive to it. It's about how you say these things. I wouldn't want to say this to anyone, but I think if you've made the choice to be with this person and this is something that's on your mind, they're going to know anyway. And I think communicating that is a better idea than going out and dipping on them in secret. What, Freddie?
But
Oh God.
telling a woman her pocket is nothing, it ain't nothing she can do. So that she just messed up in the head and her feelings. She just that's gonna be stewing in her head, and that's gonna just mess with her nonstop. You can't tell a woman her pocket is nothing.
I'm sorry, but I think, somebody should say something if she doesn't know, and then maybe there's something she can do about it.
There's nothing you can do.
Not always.
There's nothing you can
do. That's not.
What can you do to make
I
that
don't-
pocket more pleasurable?
I think they have surgeries these days. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, at the end of the day, it's about the person, right? And you have to decide what is important to you, what you want to focus on. Michaela! Oh my God. You have to figure out what's important to you. And like I said, when I saw that older couple the other day that was 75 plus, I said to myself, at the end of the day, that is what, Alicia, they have procedures. That is what it's all about. Who are you with? What is their heart like? How do they treat you? Do they have good intentions for you? And do you guys place value on the same things? That is going to be sustainable for your relationship. That is important. But again, you should not feel bad, I think, if sex is something that's important to you, because some people are like, listen, this is what it is. I can't be in a relationship with a micro or said whatever. So, I think whatever keeps you true to you, but I do not think it's okay to do these things in the dark and then just come home and be like, hey, honey, is dinner ready? I don't think so.
So what Mario just said is what I was about to say. Like if I'm dating a chick and we about to get married and the box is horrendous, like there's no leeway anywhere else. Like she's submissive, super supportive. She can take care of the house. She can cook. She cook her buns off. She look good. She fit. When we go out in public, my status goes like she know how to take what I'm doing and add a little extra sauce on it to take it to the next level. Like all of that. Like I need all of that. Like she got all that and like, bruh, like what are we doing? Like you got it's like what people used to say. You got to pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. And if that's a struggle, I can live with it. But
Exactly. You could go to the doctor and get a checkup, like my auntie said. Exactly. But but that's right. But Freddie, and I think that's great, but I still don't think it's okay to just be like, hey, I'm working late. No.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I think women really like the stigma of like, oh, I need to leave my man if he cheats. Exercise an option.
What? There's no air quotes. Cheats. Thank you. Continue.
No, because like, what does the word cheating mean? Cheating means gaining an unfair advantage.
God, you guys.
So but a man exercising his options. I think the thing is it needs to be more like of a like no, like some women like it's too many women that are like I'm out. If he messes with another woman,
There's
I'm gone.
too many people that are like I'm out. Everyone's
no. Because the thing is, it's different with women.
Freddie,
it's different. It is. I literally just gave a whole example of I showed you 10 bad men, and I said you gonna have sex with them in a month. Every woman here was like, "No, sir, not me. Hell no, I'm not doing that." Said it to the men. Men was like, "Sign me up. I'm knocking all these bitches down."
Sam, that is not true. Sam, we have been on the same team until your last comment, Sam. Okay. Women want to be like men so bad. This is not fact. Women want to take their power back. Women want to be able
what
to.
What you mean take their power back? That's not how you take your power back, by being masculine.
Listen, and this is the thing. Some things that are just privy to you just being an adult, and it's like, oh, if you're doing that, you're acting like a man. Like that's
what are you talking about?
That's ridiculous. You're acting like a man. How do women want to be men so bad? How? Because we want to have options.
I talked about this earlier in the day. Like now y'all throwing bouquets on all the women. Like I don't want to get married.
Because exactly.
Like what the hell y'all waiting on? What are women waiting on to get married and have kids?
Why do we have to get married so quickly? Why?
What y'all waiting on?
What do you mean? We got the little life to live. That's what those women want to do. So let them live. Let them live, ladies.
That could be that's a whole conversation. There's a whole other episode. What are women waiting on? We've actually talked about that in previous episodes. And like I said, I personally don't think, because I know too many, damn it, every woman I know who's in their 40s, deep in their 40s, they kind of like giving up on a lot of stuff. Because they feel like they have to. feel like they have
they
to.
don't, and they shouldn't. So look, if you guys ever have any topics that you'd like us to discuss, please feel free to send them to us. We appreciate it. Again, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to our show. I think this is good. Thank you guys for camming up with us. I appreciate that. That was so fun.
Right? Yeah, for sure. But like I said, you know, every Tuesday we hear y'all can cam up. Y'all can hop in, drop y'all 2 cents in it. Because we love to hear from y'all. Talking the truth. Follow us on IG. Hit up the YouTube as well, guys. So we appreciate everybody came through. Sam and Vino, thank y'all for hopping on. Y'all didn't cam up, but y'all hopped on.
Love you. And
y'all
Sam,
hopped on. You know, y'all ain't came up, but y'all hop on. But next time we need to get mom and sister on here. They be saying a lot of stuff, and we need to get them to cam up.
Okay, we'll get them to cam up. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.
Shemaine Man, Freddie B. We out.
Bye.